In Pennsylvania, the president's substantial lead has been cut dramatically, as we said. Joe Biden is less than 20,000 votes behind after thousands more mail-in ballots were added to the total. Trump supporters are protesting the vote count in Philadelphia, that's the name of the city, where police say they've shut down an alleged plot by two men to attack the vote counting center. Jerika Duncan has that story from Philadelphia.
Cameras captured a man placed in handcuffs late Thursday, though it wasn't clear if he's connected to an alleged plot to attack the Pennsylvania Convention Center. Authorities say they detained two men after receiving a tip about a group driving a Hummer from out of state with possible plans to attack the facility where votes are being counted. Tensions were high all day Thursday as supporters on both sides of the political divide gathered outside, separated by barricades. President Trump and some of his backers have repeatedly called for a stop in the ballot counting, despite no evidence of voter fraud.
It is absolutely unacceptable to the American people what the left has done to the election process in our country. It is despicable.
Joe Biden supporters say they want to make sure every vote is counted.
Every person should have a say in who our electors are. That's why we're here today.
Count every vote!
Philadelphia is just one of several cities where voters are speaking out. Demonstrations popped up in Atlanta, Detroit, and Washington, D.C.
I just want to see a fair election. You know, I want every legal vote to be counted.
America is rising!
In Arizona, right-wing conspiracy theorists fired up protesters gathered outside the Maricopa County Elections Office, and an even larger demonstration is planned for later today.
I think that the American people, regardless of the outcome, deserve the right to a fair election, but the things that are coming up now are highly concerning.
According to the state's website, there are still about 163,000 mail-in votes to count in the state of Pennsylvania. Meanwhile, the Trump campaign has filed a lawsuit here in Pennsylvania disputing a number of issues surrounding those mail-in ballots. But the Supreme Court upheld a lower decision that basically allows officials to count any ballots that come in that are postmarked by November 3rd and arrive at 5 p.m. today. But expect some legal challenges, as we've been talking about all morning, just because this margin could be very, very close.
Indeed, Jerika, but also important to point out that the difference in Pennsylvania, according to the Secretary of State there, is not those late arriving overtime ballots. It's the ones that got there on Election Day, fair and square, straight across the board. Jerika, thank you very much.